What if the maps were wrong? What if, hidden beneath the impenetrable canopy of the Amazon rainforest, a plateau existed where time had stood still for millions of years? Imagine stepping off a boat into the humid, choking heat of South America, only to be led by a madman with a beard like a lion's mane toward a cliff so high it pierces the clouds. At the top, dinosaurs still roam, pterodactyls circle the sky, and primitive men fight for survival against beasts that should have been extinct eons ago. This is the thrilling premise of The Lost World, the adventure novel that launched 1,000 expeditions and defined the genre of lost world fiction. Written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, the creator of Sherlock Holmes, this audiobook is not a mystery of deduction, but a spectacle of discovery. If you are looking for a listen that combines Victorian scientific curiosity with heart-pounding action and prehistoric terror, this is the journey that will transport you to a place where the impossible becomes real. The story is narrated by Edward Malone, a young reporter for the Daily Gazette who is eager to prove his bravery to the woman he loves. He joins an expedition led by the eccentric and formidable Professor George Tallinger, a man whose intellect is matched only by his arrogance. Alongside them are Lord John Roxton, a fearless big game hunter, and Professor Summerlee, a skeptical zoologist. Their mission: to verify Challenger's claim that living dinosaurs exist on a remote plateau in Venezuela. The journey itself is a test of endurance, as the group battles through dense jungles, treacherous rivers, and hostile indigenous tribes. But the true challenge begins when they scale the sheer rock walls of the plateau and find themselves trapped in a primordial ecosystem. Here, the laws of nature are raw and unforgiving. The air vibrates with the roar of iguanodons, the ground shakes under the feet of brontosaurs, and the sky is darkened by the leathery wings of pterodactyls. What makes The Lost World such a captivating audiobook experience is its vivid, cinematic descriptions and the dynamic interplay between the characters. Doyle writes with a journalist's eye for detail and a storyteller's flair for drama. The narration brings the lush, dangerous landscape to life, allowing listeners to feel the humidity, hear the crunch of bones, and sense the impending danger lurking in every shadow. The contrast between the civilized, bickering professors and the savage beauty of their surroundings creates a compelling tension. Challenger's bombastic personality clashes with Summerlee's dry skepticism, while Lord John provides the action hero bravado, and Malone serves as the relatable everyman. The audiobook format enhances the adventure, making the encounters with prehistoric creatures feel immediate and visceral. You are not just reading about a dinosaur attack, you are hearing the snap of jaws and the scream of prey. The psychological depth of the novel lies in its exploration of human hubris and the awe of discovery. The characters are not just observers, they are participants in a world that does not care for their scientific theories or social status. They must rely on instinct, courage, and teamwork to survive. The theme of isolation is powerful. Once on the plateau, they are cut off from the modern world, forced to confront their own mortality. The presence of the Maple Whiteland natives adds another layer of complexity, raising questions about evolution, civilization, and the definition of humanity. Doyle handles these themes with a mix of wonder and caution, reminding listeners that nature is both beautiful and brutal. The pacing is relentless, with Doyle employing short, punchy chapters that mimic the urgency of the chase. Each day on the plateau brings a new discovery or a new threat, from the terrifying ape-men to the colossal allosaurs. The climax is a masterpiece of suspense, as the group fights for their lives against overwhelming odds. For fans of Jurassic Park, King Kong, and Indiana Jones, The Lost World is the original blueprint. It captures the excitement of exploration and the fear of the unknown in a way that few modern stories can match. It is a tribute to the spirit of adventure and the enduring human desire to see what lies beyond the horizon. For anyone interested in classic adventure literature, paleontology, or simply a good thrill, The Lost World is a must-listen. It remains a powerful reminder of the wonders that might still exist in the unexplored corners of our planet. The audiobook production brings the Victorian era and the prehistoric world together, creating a soundscape that is both educational and entertaining. Whether you are commuting, working out, or relaxing, this book offers an escape into a world where dragons are real and heroes are made. Prepare to have your imagination ignited and your pulse raced. Hit play on The Lost World and discover why some places are best left lost until you are brave enough to find them.